All right, here's a couple of review Math 95 questions. First one is, what is the angular velocity in radians per hour if bikers going 44 kilometers an hour and the diameter of their wheel is that? Okay, so formula is V equals R omega. So if you manipulate it, you get this. So the velocity is 44 kilometers per hour. And the radius is, what would that be, 0.085 meters. Now, a couple problems here. One problem is that kilometers and meters don't match, so I'm going to change that. So 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. So that'll change that piece of it. Okay, now let me multiply. Calculator. Whoops. 44 times 1,000 divide 0.085 equals. So this gives me 517,647 radians per hour. So in terms of units, when you're finding angular velocity, the unit always, and I don't know where it comes from, but the unit becomes radians per whatever time they give you. So it'll be radians per hour, so that'll be the answer to the first part. Then if they want revolutions per hour, that's quite a few radians in an hour. Anyway, if you want revolutions per hour, there's 2 pi radians in 1 revolution. So if I divide that number by 2 pi, comes out 82,386 revolutions per hour. It's quite a few revolutions, but I think if you're going that fast, you probably would get that many revolutions. Okay, there's one question. Next question, solving a trig equation. So in this one, I've got 2 terms, and what's common to each is a tan. So I can factor a tan x out, left with that. If it's equal to 0, then either tan x equals 0 or 2 cos x plus root 3 equals 0. So for the first one, when's tan 0? Well, tan is the same thing as y over x. And so tan is 0 whenever y is 0. I can't have x as 0, that's illegal. So whenever y is 0. And y is 0 at this point here and at that point. So my answers would be at 0 degrees, 180 degrees, 360 degrees, or the pi's that are associated with that. The next question, move the 3 over and divide by 2. So I get negative root 3 over 2. And cos is of 60 degrees is root 3 over 2. So 60 is my reference angle. It can happen 4 different places, but because cos is negative, it's only in this quadrant and that quadrant. So this angle there is 180 minus 60, or 120. And this angle would be 180 plus 60, or 240. Or the, I think that's 2 pi over 3 and 4 pi over 3, the radian equivalents. Okay, hopefully that helps you with those two.